The college was founded as a normal school, so it has a long and established tradition.
Well, simply put, the idea of a normal school was created to train high school graduates to become teachers. And that department, which in here was established in 1844, then became the College of Education in the 1920s. When Joab Thomas became the president in 1981, it became clear that preparing teachers was still important, but research was also of prime importance.
So the history started relatively humbly as a outreach in terms of producing young teachers who are going to go into the schools of Alabama, and now it's much more comprehensive. And of course, our sites are much wider. We see ourselves as a national university, a national college that has some obligation to have some footprint across the whole country.
Each year I've watched, and the faculty is better, the leadership is better. It has evolved into a nationally recognized college of education. It always had its strengths. We were so well prepared. They had such an amazing faculty. But I see them always standing back and saying, how can we do things better?
I think the College of Education has a real responsibility to outreach to the local community and the state level community as well as the region. Simply being educators means we are mindful of what the needs of the communities are that we work in and serve, and I think we really do a great job in the College of Ed of getting our students out there, not just to learn how to teach, but to be providers of all kinds of services while they're learning to do that.
A lot of faculty and staff know you first name. They're there to make sure that you are as proactive and involved as possible.
I just really feel like, when I graduate, I can apply anywhere and I'll be prepared to teach anywhere because they've given us that background. That's just what the college has done in stressing diverse experiences for us.
Anytime I had the opportunity to interview and potential candidates for positions, if they were graduates of the University of Alabama, that said something to me. It said something to me about the level of instruction and academic preparation they had, but it also said something about the intangibles that you glean, from an experience here.
So if you're a high school senior interested in learning how to become a school teacher, or otherwise interested in school or educational issues, you could be guaranteed that three things would happen to you here. One is that you would get a signature first-rate experience working in schools and learning about schools. We are not a high theory program, we are a high theory and a high practice program. You'd get the bookish experience and you'd get the hands-on experience face-to-face, breath-to-breath with school children. Second, you'd be working with faculty who have national stature as researchers. They're very wise, and they know a lot about their business. And third, what you'd find is that this college has a very aggressive visibility, I guess is the word, working with families and working with children. So that one way or another you'd get dragged into that as well.
It's here at the College of Education that I feel like I belong, and that I have a sense of belonging, and that I can actually make an impact that I'm looking to make in life.